Hello and welcome to the press conference 2011 UUJCU. Can I introduce you to the two UUJ assistant coaches, Colin Hamilton on our left and Mark Brooks on our right. Interview commencing at 8:15 the night before the big match. Just starting off with you, Colin, on my left. As an assistant coach of the UUJ team, what do you expect from the match tomorrow?
Yeah, what do I expect? Yeah, it's a big match. What do I expect?
Well, like, looking at previous years, some dodgy performances from UUJ, but I'm thinking team strong this year. Do you think you're going to put in a good battle?
Yeah, dodgy performances, but team strong. Yeah, good question. Yeah, team strong. I'll look into that. Yeah,
so from number 1 to 15, you feel that your team's really going to dominate the Queen's side?
Dominate, really dominate. Yeah, good point. Yeah, 3 cheers for dominate.
Okay, no problem. Now on to another question, which has been a big issue amongst the UUJ side. What coaching techniques have you used, and who has been your inspiration for this pinnacle of the rugby year within Jordanstown?
Great question, Alan. Well, recently we've been doing some research about good techniques to be using. We've recently discovered a well-known Northern Irish boxer called Barry, goes by the name Barry the Blender Henderson.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, been looking at some of his techniques, such as the attacking sit-ups. The boys have been really doing those, and just absolutely vicious sit-ups has been going on. And speaking of vicious, we've also been doing the vicious shrugs. Nobody wants to see a vicious shrug. And then after the day's training's over, they go to the gym and they start pumping Ron. And
Who's Ron?
What? Oh, sorry. I run.
Great. Okay, moving on. Moving on to you, Mark. Surely you can't expect to be on the winning side tomorrow.
I absolutely can, Alan, and don't call me Shirley.
Okay, on to another question. Are the rumours true that the UUJ side will be weakened by the shaving off of the one and only Jeff Gaughan's beard?
I can certainly see where those rumours have come from. Obviously, the shaving off of Jeff's beard has been emotional.
It's been a hard time for us.
It's been hard for all of us, but obviously with his beard being shaved off, obviously all we can hope is that motivation is there for the guys to continue just to get stuck in tomorrow. I mean, we're really excited for.
Whose phone's that? That's the second time it's gone off.
Sorry, Colin. Colin, that was.
Why don't you just turn
phone.
it off?
Because
that's the second time
I was taking a call.
Put it in silent.
I'm just going to let it ring out there.
So you're just going to let it ring out?
Yeah, I was just going to let it ring out.
Great manners.
Moving on to another seriously considered issue in the past few weeks. One and only Chris Nipples Beacom. Is he in fact Queen's answer to Jonah Lumu?
Well, upon hearing this rumour and doing more research, I think it's fair to say that we can compare Chris Nipples Beacom to Joanna Lumley over Jonah Lumu.
A fair point to make, I would say. Colin, I'm just really wondering, this question's sort of been in my head for the past few days, coming into this interview stage. Would you in fact hit a woman?
If it needed to be done, yes, I would.
Okay, that's an interesting answer to say the least. Is it true that UUJ team is in fact the answer to the Bayern Eunuchs?
Oh wow! I mean,
it's a big claim, Alan.
That's huge. It's a huge claim. It's a huge compliment. I have to take that as a compliment.
Obviously, the different sports, but
yeah, obviously, I mean, the comparisons can be drawn between the blood, sweat, and tears, and to be honest, the pride, passion, and belief that both the UUJCU Rugby team and the Bayern Eunuchs show, and I can only be grateful for the comparisons that have been drawn there.
Okay. Mark, can I move on to another question for you? Is it true you once fought a man with no legs? I'm thinking about American football over the past few days, and in the words of Al Pacino, in Any Given Sunday, do you think this match tomorrow will in fact be about inches?
Alan, our team are more of a team of meters, to be honest, and we're striving meters by meters towards the try line tomorrow.
Yeah, meters by meters.
Yeah, meters by meters rather than inch by inch. Fair point. Have you any? Can you offer any light into the allegations into the introduction of a one named Andrew Kraken Craney into the UUJ setup?
Well, concerning there's been some rumours being spread about Andrew Craney. He's been I suppose he's been hot and he's cold. Sometimes he's been yes and sometimes he's been no. But I have firm belief. Whose phone is
Is it the
that?
phone again?
Whose phone?
Sorry, that's mine again.
This interview's over. This interview's over.
Over.